do I go to Elmhurst College?
I'm close to everything.
I need a great school at a great price.
I'm learning about myself and my role in the world.
I love a challenge.
I'm dreaming big.
But feel totally at home. I want an education with meaning.
I want to be a champion for others. I made connections for life.
I'm ready for the real world. Why do I go to Elmhurst College?
To reach my full potential.
And we welcome you to R.A. Fagnall Hall on the campus of Elmhurst College as we bring you Blue Jay Volleyball. Tonight, the Elmhurst College Blue Jays, in a CCIW battle, entertain the Augustana Vikings. Good evening, everyone, and we thank you so much for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. My name is Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you the action here tonight, as both of these two ball clubs are undefeated in the CCIW. The Blue Jays 1-0 in league play. They beat North Park. Meanwhile, Augustana is 2-0 in league play. The Vikings 8-9 overall. The Blue Jays 6-11 overall. There are 3 undefeated teams in the league, 2 of which are playing here tonight. The other one is Carthage. Carthage is 2-0 in league play. Head coach of the Blue Jays, Julie Hall, in her 26th season. And what a career she has been. A Blue Jay backer Hall of Fame inductee. 26 years as the head coach at Elmhurst, the 4-time NCAA Division III Midwest Coach of the Year. She's also the athletic director and senior women administrator at Elmhurst. Meanwhile, the Augustana Vikings head coach is Kelly Bethke. She is in her 5th season as the head coach of the Vikings. She is the 11th head coach in the history of Augustana women's volleyball. She was hired in November of 2013. Her best season with the Vikings was in 2016 when Augustana went 25-8. They finished 4-4 in the league that year. So the Augustana Vikings are the traveling white jerseys. Meanwhile, the Elmhurst College Blue Jays and the navy blue jerseys. Navy blue shorts, the white numbers and the white lettering. And we are just about ready to get underway here. It is a best-of-5 match. Each set is played up to 25. It is a rally scoring system, which basically means a point is awarded after every serve. Each set is played up to 25. You have to win by 2. And each team at the college level is allowed up to 15 substitutions per set. And we are ready to get things going. Maddie Glatz will serve it for Augustana. Grace Bialabach, Jessica Wynn, Brooke Keegan, Brooke Harmon, Olivia Doak, and Maddie Glatz, who just served, starting lineup for the Vikings. And the first point goes to Augustana, and it's 1-0. And we're just underway. Meanwhile, for the Blue Jays, Bailey Brower, the right side hitter. Look for her, the southpaw, to have a big night tonight. Leads the team in kills. Peyton Froats, Taylor Zerline, also a lefty. Up the middle, kill attempt there by Kayla Mast. Nice dig in the back row. Now the Blue Jays on the offensive attack. Skimming over the net, Kayla Mast. And the Blue Jays get their first point, and we're tied at 1. Hannah Horn, the setter, will serve it. A 5'8" freshman from Defiance, Ohio, gets the knuckleball and gets the ace. So Horn's ace gives the Blue Jays the 2-1 lead here. Another knuckleball. Boy, that is such a tough serve to return. Just like in baseball, you have really no idea where it's going. Brower pushes it over with the left hand. Now it's the Vikings on the attack. Kill by Grace by Alabach is a little bit strong. A little too much club on that one. And the Blue Jays on top now by a score of 3-1. Hannah Horn continuing to serve. Wow, that had some velocity on that one. This time the Vikings try to set it up here to the near side. Brooke Harmon, good defense by the Blue Jays, and the cross-court kill, good by Kayla Mast. So Mast's kill gives the Blue Jays a 4-1 lead. A 4-0 run here by the Blue Jays here in this first set after trailing 1-0, and another service ace by Horn. So Hannah Horn with 17 aces coming into tonight. She's already has a pair, so give her 19 aces now on the season. And the little dink effort, nice diving effort that time by Horn. Cross-court kill is deflected at the net, and so a point to the Blue Jays. 6 unanswered for the Blue Jays. Kind of surprised that Kelly Bethke hasn't called a timeout. Well, there it is. A timeout taken by the Augustana Vikings. So after a 1-0 lead by Augustana, 6 straight points by the Blue Jays. Three kills so far here in the early going for the Blue Jays. Couple of service aces by Horn, and an early timeout taken by Augustana. The Blue Jays over the weekend couldn't close out Dominican, and they fell to the Stars 25-19, 14-25, 25-21, 27-29, and 15-17. The Blue Jays had 5 match points in that match, including 3 straight in the 5th set, but couldn't put away the Stars, so the Blue Jays fell 3-2. And they also lost to UW-Whitewater over the weekend, 3-1. So the Blue Jays, after dropping their last 2 matches, trying to get back on the winning track in a key CCIW matchup here tonight. All right, after the Vikings timeout, Horn continuing to serve. She's had a nice little run here. 6-1 in favor of the Blue Jays. The dig in the back row by Finkbeiner. Oh, the diving effort that time by Finkbeiner. But the ball saw the middle of the defense and a point to Augustana to make it 6-2. And now Brooke Harmon is going to serve. Leads the team in aces with 23. .5'10" senior from St. Louis, Missouri. Sure, she has to be a St. Louis Cardinal fan. Cardinals in postseason, of course. Over here to the near side. Oh, the dink effort. Good block at the net by Augustana. Back row, Taylor Zerline getting it over. Nice dig by Finkbeiner. Brower blocked by Augie. Over here to the near side. It's Mast. And Elmhurst should get an opportunity here. Setting it up here to the middle. That's Emily Dewis. Mast deflected at the net, and the back row couldn't quite handle it. Point to the Blue Jays. Brooke Harmon in the back row used her right hand, couldn't get it. And it's 7-2 now, Blue Jays, with a good start to this first set after trailing 1-0. Kayla Mast to serve it. Setting it up here to Bialabach. Brower gets it over for the Blue Jays. Now it's Augie on the attack. Up the middle, and the kill goes to Augustana. Sophia Alexander, the 5'11 freshman, gets the kill. And now it's Olivia Doak serving for Augustana. Brower gets it. Oh, she does not get it over as it hits the top of the net and bounces back to the Blue Jays side of the court. And now it's 7-4. And Doak, the setter, who has 414 assists, with an ace. And so a service ace by Olivia Doak. She's a sophomore from Crystal Lake, went to Crystal Lake Central, and it brings Augustana to within 2, and that serve went wide to the right. Point to the Blue Jays to make it 8-5. And now it's the libero, Emily Finkbeiner. And that is a service error. Hits the top portion of the net, bounces back to the Elmhurst side of the court. And on the rally scoring system, the point goes to Augustana, so it's 8-6. And now the Vikings are going to serve. Savannah Sparks, the 5'7 junior, serving for Augustana. Augie trying to get to within 1. Dig in the back by Mast. Here's Brower. Now we got a whistle and a double hit. So just like that, it's 8-7. The Blue Jays had a 4-point lead not too long ago. Actually, a 5-point lead. It was 7-2. Augie on a bit of a run here, trying to tie it up here at 8. Nice block by the Blue Jays. Alexander with a left-handed push over. Over here to the near side, the dink is no good. It's out of bounds, and so the point goes to the Blue Jays, and it's 9-7. And now it's Bailey Brower, the right side hitter, to serve, the 5'10 senior from Elkhart, Indiana. Leads the team in kills with 194. And that is a little too strong, and that's going to make it 9-8. And now a chance for Augustana to tie it up here. They trail it by 1. Cross-court kill is good by number 3. That's Taylor Zerline. And Zerline gives the Blue Jays the 2-point lead back, 10-8. Taylor will serve it here. Nice dig in the back there by Finkbeiner. Cross-court kill is good. Kayla Mast with the kill, and it's 11-8 in favor of the Blue Jays. Augie is going to come back and get a point. It is now 11-9 in favor of the Blue Jays. Total kills, 6-3 advantage for Elmhurst here. 11-9. If you just joined us, we are in the first set. Oh, a nice little dink effort that time by Peyton Froats. And it's 12-9 Blue Jays, a 3-point lead. We're in the first set, best of 5, Elmhurst and Augustana. And now it's Peyton Froats that's going to serve it for the Blue Jays. 5'10 junior out of Downers Grove South High School, former Mustang. Well, Taylor Zerline tried to get the dig in the back row, just a little too strong. And now it's 12-10. In favor of the Blue Jays. And Maddie Glatz, who got the match started serving, she's going to serve it again. The southpaw, not a lot of velocity on the serve. And its kill is going to be good by Kayla Mast. Mast's kill gives the Blue Jays the 3-point lead, 13-10 here in the first set. And that kill is good by Grace Bialabak. Bialabak with 221 kills coming into this match. She's the leader in that category for the Vikings. She's the one to watch out for. That one, did it get deflected at the net? Yes. So the point is going to go to the Blue Jays, and it's going to be 14-11. And now Kayla Mast will serve it here. 2 service errors for the Blue Jays, just 1 service error for Augustana here in this first set. To the far side, it's Bialabak. Good defense by the Blue Jays. Zerline gets it over for the Blue Jays. Bialabak again, and now we got a whistle. And it's a double hit violation against the Vikings. And the Blue Jays now lead by 4. They led by as many as 5 back when it was 7-2. And Kayla Mast will serve it. Soft serve. Vikings cannot get it over as Maddie Glatz tried to get it over from the back row, but it went into the net, and now the lead is 5. 16-11. The Blue Jays enjoying their biggest lead here of this first set. Good serve by Mast. Bialabak punches it over. Setting it up to the far side. Brower couldn't get the kill. See if they get Brower again. Yep, here she is, Brower. Now it's Augustana on the attack. Oh, not handling that one in the back row, Emily Finkbeiner. And the kill is going to go to Sophia Alexander of Augustana. Check that, that's number 23. That's Tanaya Davis, Tanaya Davis getting that kill. 16-12, Augie serving, trailing by 4. Blocked by Davis, but it goes out of bounds. And so the point going to Elmhurst, and it's 17-12. So the Blue Jays led 7-2, and now they lead 17-12. Davis gets the kill for Augustana. Boy, she is a tough person on that front row. She's got a lot of velocity, 5'10", from California. 17-13. And now it's Sarah Hornacek that's going to serve it for Augustana. Point to the Blue Jays. Blue Jays back up by 5, and now Bailey Brower will serve. And a timeout taken once again by the Augustana Vikings. Advantage Elmhurst in kills so far in this first set, 11-7. Total attacks, 26 for Elmhurst, 24 for Augustana. The Blue Jays with 11 assists, Augie with 7. 2-1 advantage Blue Jays in service errors. 2-1 advantage Blue Jays also in service aces. Davis has 3 kills for Augustana. Harmon has 2 kills. Meanwhile, for the Blue Jays, Zerline has 3 kills. And Kayla Mast, she has been the young lady for the Blue Jays. She has 6 kills so far here in the opening set. So after the Viking timeout, it is 18-13. The Blue Jays lead it. Again, we play up to 25. Your officials, your R1 is Dean Hoskin, and your R2 is Merrick Frost. And a service error, third service error of the first set is by Brower. And that's going to make it 18-14 in favor of the Blue Jays. Jessica Wynn served it for the Vikings. Partially blocked at the net by the Blue Jays, but a point going to the Vikings, and Jessica Wynn, the libero, continues to serve for Augustana. 18-15. Wynn, a 5'4" junior from Elburn, Illinois, went to Caneland High School. And now there's some moisture on the Blue Jays side of the court. It is very humid here in RA Fagenal Hall. Of course, temperatures outside reaching the mid to upper 80s today, but this time tomorrow it's supposed to drop 20 degrees. So for all you people that like the hot, humid weather, enjoy it while you can. Served by Wynn, skims the top of the net. Partially blocked, but the kill is going to go to Taylor Zerline, her fourth kill of the first set. And it's 19-15. The Blue Jays up by 4 as Zerline will serve here. Vikings now on the attack. Partially blocked. Zerline with the dig in the back row. And the kill in the front row is good by Peyton Froats. So Froats gets the kill. The Blue Jays lead by 5, 20-15. Oh, and going up, boy, Kayla Mast. I tell you what, 19 out of 20 times she gets that kill, but that time she jumped straight up and it hit the top of the net and came back to the Blue Jays side. And it's now 20-16. Augustana to serve, trailing by 4. Here's Mast trying to redeem herself, and she does. Cross-court kill by Kayla Mast. 21-16, Blue Jays up by 5. Sabrina Yamashita coming in to serve now. The 5'5" freshman from Evansville, Indiana for the Blue Jays. Nice block at the net. And a nice placement as that found the Blue Jays hole in the middle of that defense. And it's now 21-17. Back into the lineup is Peyton Froats. For the Blue Jays. 21-17. Blue Jays leading this first set. We are in crunch time here, folks, in the first set. And, Joe, boy, just how important it is to capture that first set. Blue Jays can't get that one over. Kayla Mast on her knees. And now it's 21-18 as the Vikings are creeping back into this one. Blue Jays need to put a stop to this. Vikings now on the attack. It's by Alabak. Blue Jays return it and a whistle, and we've got a violation, net violation against the Blue Jays. So another point for Augustana and a timeout taken here by the Blue Jays. Julie Hall wants to talk things over as it is now 21-19. 3 straight unanswered here for the Vikings. It was 21-16 and now 21-19 as the Vikings have crept to within 2. Julie Hall, boy, what can you say about her as the head coach of Elmhurst College? In 2014, she became the first active head coach in Elmhurst history to be inducted into the Blue Jay Backer Hall of Fame. She came to Elmhurst in 1994 when the Blue Jays were really coming off one of their worst seasons in school history, and just her second season, the Blue Jays got back on track, went 21-20. Coach Hall captured her first CCIW title in 1998, as her teams have won 8 CCIW volleyball titles in her 20 seasons. Guided the Blue Jays to the NCAA tournament on 13 occasions, including 6 straight appearances. And the list and accolades can go on and on for Julie Hall. So after the Blue Jays timeout, see what they can do here. It's going to be Mass getting it over. Vikings push it over. Blue Jays with an opportunity here. Nice set here to Mass. Kill attempt. Hannah Horn put it right there. And a diving effort, and there's that hole in between the first and second lines of defense. And 4 unanswered now for the Vikings. It's 21-20. Maddie Glatz, the lefty, will serve now for the Vikings as she tries to tie it up. And now again some moisture in that same spot in the middle of the front row there on the Blue Jays side of the court. Nice job by Bailey Brower of doing the cleanup. Cleanup in aisle 4. Bailey did a nice job. All right, here we go. Crunch time, set number 1. Blocked at the net nicely by Augustana. It looked like that was Brooke Harmon who got the block for the Vikings. And just like that, folks, we are tied at 21. 5 unanswered here for the Vikings, and a whistle and another point, as the Vikings have taken the lead, and another timeout taken by Julie Hall and the Blue Jays. 6 straight unanswered points for Augustana. The Vikings lead 22-21. As I mentioned earlier, remember it was 20-16 in favor of the 21-16 in favor of the Blue Jays. But since then, the Vikings have rattled off 6 unanswered points to take this 1-point lead. 22-21. As I mentioned, Grace Bialabak is the leader in kills with 221 for the Vikings. Laura Heyerman is second on the team in kills with 92. Brooke Harmon is third with 84. So Maddie Glatz with the volleyball. She will continue to serve here as Julie Hall hopes the timeout has stopped this momentum. Blue Jays led by as many as 5 in this first set. They led by 5 a couple of times. They led 20-15. All right, here's Glatz now on the serve. And was it out? It was. The kill attempt by Kayla Mast. And it's now 21-23. 7 straight points for the Vikings. 2-point lead for Augustana. Wynn gets it over from the back row. Now the Blue Jays on the attack. Mass partially blocked, and there's a point for Kayla Mass. She's going to get the kill, and boy, the streak is over after 7 straight points for the Vikings. 23-22 in favor of Augie. Hannah Horn serving. Horn and Mass gets it over. Now it's Augie with an opportunity. Bialabak gets the kill. 24-22, set point now for Augustana. Well, you go to your leader, and that's number 30, Bialabak. As I mentioned, 221 kills coming into tonight. Brooke Harmon to serve, set point for Augustana. Horn setting it up. Kill attempt by Brower, defended nicely by Augie, and just a dink effort, and it was a violation. Augustana takes the first set, 25-22. Boy, that was a tough one to take for Elmhurst after trailing by 5 on 3 separate occasions. But a great comeback here at the end of the first set by Augustana. Again, 7 unanswered points here to close it out. And Augustana takes the first set of this match by a score of 25-22. Elmhurst actually had 4 more kills in that first set, 15-11 advantage. 15 assists for Elmhurst, 11 assists for Augustana in that first set. Harmon had 3 kills in that first set along with Davis. Bielebach had 2 kills in that first set. Zerline had 4 kills. Mast had 8 kills in that opening set for the Blue Jays. So the Vikings take the first set 25-22. They switch sides on the court, and we're just about getting ready for the second set of this match. So for the Blue Jays, after this match here tonight, they will head up north to Carthage on October 9th. They will take on the Carthage Ball Club, and then they'll be back home here October 11th to take on the Wheaton Thunder. Tomorrow in the league, Benedictine is at North Park. Illinois Wesleyan is at Carroll. Carthage is at North Central to take on the Cardinals, and Wheaton in a non-conference matchup at Lake Forest tomorrow. Again, I mentioned 3 undefeated teams in the CCIW. We're still early. Carthage is 2-0. This Augustana team is also 2-0 in league play. Elmhurst is 1-0. Milliken, Wheaton, both 2-1. Illinois Wesleyan is 1-1 in CCIW play. And then you've got Carroll and North Park. Both of those teams are 0-2 in the league, and North Central 0-3 in conference play. The Blue Jays average 12 kills per set. Meanwhile, the Vikings averaging 10 kills per set. But the Vikings with a late set surge, 7 unanswered points. And they take the first set by a score of 25-22. It was 21-16 Blue Jays, so in the final portions of the first set, Augustana outscored the Blue Jays 9-1. Horn will serve the second set for the Blue Jays. And we'll see if Elmhurst can tie this match up here. Augie took the first point of the first set, and now they're going to get the first point of the second set on that kill by Grace Bielebach. Brooke Harmon will serve it here for the Vikings as Augustana tries to get back to the 500 mark, 8-9 overall. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays 6-11. And a point for Elmhurst, and this second set is tied up at 1. And it'll be Kayla Mast to serve it here for the Blue Jays. Kayla with 17 aces coming into tonight's match. Vikings setting it up. Davis, the dig by Horn. And the kill is good for Ellie Burzloff. Burzloff gives the Blue Jays a 1-point lead here, 2-1, and Mast will serve. Davis, partially blocked at the net by Elmhurst, but it falls on the Blue Jays side, and we're tied up at 2. Stager into the game now for the Augustana Vikings. Taylor Stager, 5'11" senior, out of the great state of Minnesota. And again, there's moisture, but this time, as you're looking at it on the left-hand part of the court, we had to clean up on the right side of the court in the first set. Tied at 2 early on in set number 2. Augustana took the first set 25-22. And that one trickles across the top of the net and goes out of bounds. Point to the Blue Jays. So Elmhurst leading 3-2. It's going to be the libero, Emily Finkbeiner. Bialabak over here on the near side gets it over for Augie. Far side kill attempt by Zerline. Bialabak with a dink effort. Nice diving effort by Horn. Blocked and out of bounds. Davis with the block, but it went out of bounds. So the Blue Jays do get the point. It's 4-2, and Finkbeiner continuing to serve. See if Emily can get on a roll here. And Bialabak's kill attempt goes into the net. Violation against the Vikings, so it's 5-2. And Finkbeiner continuing to serve. Davis hits that one into the net. So just like the first set, Elmhurst leads 6-2. Finkbeiner again with that knuckleball serve. Bialabak, this time she connects and gets the kill, and it's 6-3. If you're just logging on, CCIW Women's Volleyball, Elmhurst College entertaining Augustana. Both teams undefeated in CCIW play. We're in the second set. The Blue Jays lead at 6-3. Augie took the first set 25-22, and that one a little too strong. The officials say no, it was not blocked. It's now 6-4. Savannah Sparks will serve. To the near side this time, it's the southpaw Ellie Burzloff, and she gets the kill. Boy, she really loaded up on that particular kill. Nice job of not hitting the net after she connected on the kill. And now Sabrina Yamashita coming in. The freshman from Evansville, Indiana, will serve. Nice serve by the freshman. Blocked at the net. Horn. Zerline gets it over. Blocked at the net. Finkbeiner gets it over for the Blue Jays. Blocked at the net. Blue Jays on the attack. Now it's Augie. And, a miss hit there by Stager. And it's 8-4 as the Blue Jays have doubled up on Augustana. Yamashita continuing to serve. Boy, she's got a nice serve. She's only 5'5". Diving effort that time by the libero Win, and a point going to the Blue Jays. So it's now 9-4. And again, a 5-point lead early on. And Augustana's Kelly Bethke calls a timeout. Mentioned Kelly Bethke, the head coach for Augustana. Before she came to Augustana, she spent the previous 7 seasons as the assistant coach at Edgewood College in Madison, Wisconsin. She's a 99 graduate of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. Masters of Education from the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire as well. She's done a nice job as the head coach of the Augustana Vikings. You've got 2 very good head coaches. Julie Hall, of course, the Hall of Fame head coach for the Blue Jays. It's going to be a very competitive conference schedule. Of course, we mentioned Carthage, undefeated in the league at 2-0. 16-1 overall is Carthage, so they're one of the top teams in the area, no question. And they are probably the team to beat in league play. So Yamashita continuing to serve after the Augustana timeout. Oh, a near ace and a point going to the Blue Jays. It is now 10-4. 6-point lead for the Blue Jays. It's their biggest lead of the match. They led by 5 on 3 different, oh, boy, that one almost a service ace. Yamashita has a great serve. 6-point lead for the Blue Jays, trying to make it a 7-point lead. Far side, and that kill is good by Taylor Zerline. So the Blue Jays playing awful well here in the second set. Now lead it by 7. And now some moisture on the Augustana side of the court as wind drying up the moisture. Again, it is very humid here inside R.A. Fagenal Hall. They had a couple of fans blowing on the court during the pregame warm-ups. But it is very warm, very humid in the gym. That's why you're getting some moisture on the court. Blocked at the net by the Blue Jays. Chance now for Elmhurst to go on the attack. Zerline blocked nicely by Augustana. Zerline again, this time she just pushes it over. Back row dig, Horn. And the kill is good by Peyton Froats. Set up nicely by Horn. It is now an 8-point lead, 12-4. And Sabrina has gone on a bit of a service roll here for the Blue Jays. Horn pushing it over was Froats. She mistimed her jump a little bit. Diving effort that time by Yamashita. She couldn't quite get to it. And the point goes to Augustana to make it 12-5. Jessica Wynn will serve it here for Augustana. Jump serve, the knuckleball. Zerline, and that one is in. Nice job by the back row by Taylor Zerline to get the kill, and it's 13-5. The lead is back up to 8. And after the kill, Taylor will serve. And a service ace. Zerline with 27 aces to lead the Blue Jays. Gets an ace there. 14-5 in favor of Elmhurst. And there's a point for Augustana. Diving effort by Kayla Mast. 14-6, the lead. Well, the point should have gone to Augustana. They still have 14-5 up on the scoreboard. And again, there's some moisture now on the Blue Jays side of the court. So I'll keep it at 14-5. Augustana got the point there. Vikings are going to serve it. Brooke Keegan to serve. Well, they still have 14-5 on the board, so that's what I'm going with. Mass with a cross-court kill. And that's going to make it 15-5. And it's a 10-point lead for Augustana. And it looks like that's Froats to serve it. And a great effort at the net by the Blue Jays. And Froats is going to continue to serve. Well, okay, now they put the 6th point up there for Augustana, so now it's right. 16-6, so I was right. I wasn't going senile. 10-point lead for the Blue Jays. And that's a kill. Nicely done that time by Brooke Harmon, as she kind of killed that one on the run. Back in the game, Maddie Glatz, and she's going to serve 16-7. So a 9-point lead for the Blue Jays. We are in the second set. I see Steve Woltman, the great photographer, is here getting photographs. Back row kill, good for the Blue Jays. Again, that's Taylor Zerline getting yet another kill. And the lead is back up to 10. 17-7 as Ellie Burzloff back into the game. And coming back for Augustana is number 10, Lexi Miller, 5'10" sophomore from Oswego, former Panther. Hannah Horn will serve it here for the Blue Jays, leading by 10. Win on the dig in the back row. Just getting it over by Alabak. Nice block. The dig in the back by Zerline. The Blue Jays off the top of the net. It does not go over. Augustana gets the point, 17-8. Brooke Harmon to serve. Getting it over, Finkbeiner. And a error for the Augustana Vikings. Pretty much an unforced error. Gives the Blue Jays the point. And it's 18-8, 10-point lead. And now Kayla Mast will serve it here for the Blue Jays. And that one goes out of bounds, hit by Mast. So the point going to Augustana. It's going to be 18-9. And now serving is going to be Olivia Doak, the setter. And that is a service error as she hits that one into the net. Point for the Blue Jays. The lead is back up to 10, 19-9. So after losing the first set 25-22, the Blue Jays coming back here nicely in the second set. Bielabach blocked at the net by the Blue Jays, but it goes out of bounds after the block attempt. Point to the Vikings, and it's 19-10. Bielabach will serve. Grace is a senior out of Homewood, Illinois, a former Viking, went to Homewood Flossmoor. She digs it in the back row, but it goes out of bounds. Couldn't quite handle that, and it's now 20-10 as we have reached crunch time here in set number 2. Into the game for the Vikings, number 27, Caroline Hurst, 5'9" freshman from Mattia Valley in Aurora. So Yamashita now will serve. Watch this serve, folks. She's got a good one. 20-10, Blue Jays with the lead. Davis pushes it and finds an opening in the corner. Diving effort by Kayla Mast, but a good hit by Davis. She gives the Vikings a point, 20-11 now in the second set. It's Wynn to serve, the jump serve. The dink effort by Zerline. Partially blocked at the net. Horn setting it up. The back row kill, good by Mass. Deflected at the net. And the Blue Jays get the point, 21-11. And now it's going to be Zerline to serve. And now again, drying up the floor on the Augustana side of the court. And that's probably not going to be the last time of the match that we will have to dry up the court. Keep that towel ready. 21-11. Zerline to serve. Nice knuckleball serve. Blue Jays deflected at the net. Horn to the far side to Mast. And the point going to go to the Blue Jays. Nicely done by Hannah Horn. She set that one up beautifully. And Mast put it away. Zerline, and that one a little too much adrenaline. Little too strong, 22-12. Blue Jays by 10. Augustana substitution here. Back into the game is Brooke Keegan. Remember, each team can substitute freely up to 15. You have 15 subs per team per set. Dink effort, and Wynn tried to dive for it, but the point is going to go to Elmhurst, and it's 23-12. So Elmhurst 2 points away from tying this one up. Froats to serve. Blocked, it goes over the net. And little miscommunication there by the Blue Jays. Point going to go to Augustana. Well, again, on the scoreboard, they have 22-13. I've got 23-13. We'll see if they change that or not. But for now, 22-13. Blue Jays with the lead. Horn setting it up here to the near side, and getting the kill is Emily Dewis. Well, yeah, now they've got it right. Now it's 24-13. They're a little slow at the scorers table here. So set point now for the Blue Jays. Horn to serve. To tie this match up at 1. And that one stayed in. Point to Augustana. 24-14 as the second set continues. Brooke Harmon will serve for Augustana. 24-14. Again, set point here for the Blue Jays. Zerline plays it on the dig. May have gone out of bounds. That one too strong by Kayla Mast. Another point for Augie. 24-15. Harmon continuing to serve. And an ace for Harmon. 24-16. And I'm sure Julie Hall is close to calling a timeout. She does not want to get this thing any closer, but she does not. Harmon continuing to serve. 24-16, up the middle, and it's Kayla Mass getting the kill, and the second set goes to the Blue Jays. Elmhurst wins it by a score of 25-16. So we will switch sides of the court, and we will head to a third set. So give a lot of credit to Julie Hall and the Blue Jays coming back nicely here in this second set. Remember, they were outscored at the end of the first set as the Vikings went on a 9-1 run. And the Vikings closed out the first set winning 25-22, but a really all-around good second set by the Blue Jays as they controlled this second set really from the start. I mean, they led 6-2 and really never – the set was never really in doubt, although Augustana trailed by 2 at 6-4. But since then, it was pretty much all Blue Jays in that second set. Elmhurst takes the second set 25-16. And it wouldn't surprise me if this one goes the full 5 sets. These are two pretty evenly matched teams, and boy, as this match rolls on, certainly the humidity may get to these players, as the fatigue factor may come into play, because I guarantee you right now these players are getting tired right now. And we've got a lot of volleyball left here. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com. My name is Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you all the action live from R.A. Fagenal Hall, CCIW NCAA Volleyball. The Elmhurst College Blue Jays and the Augustana Vikings. Critical third set forthcoming here for the Blue Jays and the Vikings. Through the first 2 sets, Elmhurst with 34 kills and Augustana with just 22. Elmhurst with 4 aces to Augustana's 2 aces through the first 2 sets. 31 digs for Elmhurst, 28 digs for Augustana. Attack errors, 10 for Elmhurst, 6 for Augustana. But boy, big advantage for Elmhurst in kills, 34 to 22 advantage for the Blue Jays through the first 2 sets. Kayla Mass leads everybody with 12 kills for the Blue Jays. Taylor Zerline has 7 kills. Peyton Froats has 6 kills, and Emily Dewis has 5 kills for the Blue Jays through the first 2 sets. All right, so both teams back out onto the court here at R.A. Fagenal Hall. It'll be Maddie Glatz to get things underway for Augustana as we start the third set. Tied at 1 here in Elmhurst. Wynn with the dig, getting it over by Elabach. Now it's the Blue Jays on the attack. By Elabach gets it over. Nice dig in the back row by Zerline. Wynn on the set, or on the dig, I should say. Here's Mast. And that's going to be one too many hits. And Augustana, for the third straight set, wins the first point of the set. By Elabach doing some cleaning up. 1-0, Augustana. Glatz continuing to serve for the Vikings. And the kill goes to Kayla Mast. Partially blocked at the net by Augustana, but we're tied at 1, and now Hannah Horn, the setter, will serve for the Blue Jays. Tied at 1 here in the third set. Nice serve by Horn. They go to the near side. Oh, and a bit of a miscommunication there by the Blue Jays, and that gives the Vikings the lead back 2-1. And now serving will be Brooke Harmon for Augustana. Harmon gets it over. Nice serve for her. With the left hand, that's Burzloff getting it over. Burzlaff. And a point going to the Blue Jays. And we're tied at 2. And Kayla Mass will serve. You're tuned in to Blue Jay Volleyball. Third set. We're tied at 1. Blue Jays and Augustana. To the far side by Elbach. Blocked nicely by the Blue Jays. It stays in. Oh, no, it went out of bounds. Check that. Augustana gets the point and the lead back, 3-2 here in the pivotal third set. Olivia Doak will serve it now for Augie. Doak with the jump serve. Dig in the back row by Finkbeiner. Zerline blocked by Augie. On the far side, Burzlaff. Mast with the dig. Horn setting it up. Zerline pushes it, but she pushed it too far. It went out of bounds, and it's 4-2 Augustana. Right idea, just a little too much effort, and it went out of bounds. Doak continuing to serve. She serves it short in the front row. Nice play by Zerline. Zerline on the dig. Getting it over, Burzlaff. Here's Bialabak. Blocked at the net, but it goes out of bounds. So another kill by Grace. And it's 5-2, Augie in the early going. And Julie Hall has seen enough. She burns a timeout here, 5-2 in favor of Augustana. So 3 straight points for the Vikings. It was 2-2. And now, after 3 points by the Vikings, it's 5-2. Julie Hall decides to burn a timeout. I think she realizes just how important this set is in this match. The Blue Jays, we mentioned, with the 6 wins, they knocked off Aurora University back in late August. They beat Ripon. They beat Westminster of Missouri at Lake Forest. They beat Lake Forest. That was a tough match. That went 5. And they beat Wisconsin Lutheran, and then the CCIW conference win at North Park on September 25th, knocking off North Park in 4 sets. As I mentioned, the Blue Jays trying to snap a mini 2-game losing streak, losing to Dominican and UW Whitewater over the weekend in the Elmhurst Triangular. So the Blue Jays find themselves trailing by 3 here. 5-2 early on in the third set. Horn setting it up. Zerline with the kill attempt. Bialabak is going to get another kill. So Grace Bialabak coming alive here in the early going. And now it's 4 straight points for the Vikings, and it's 6-2. Augie and pushing it over Davis, and a net violation will be called, and the Blue Jays get the point. Boy, that stops that 4-0 run by the Vikings. It's now 6-3. And now it's Finkbeiner to serve. Emily with a nice knuckleball serve, just about 4 inches atop of the net, getting over. Horn setting it up. Zerline gets it over. Not a lot of velocity on that one. However, that one is good by Peyton Froats. It was blocked at the net, but it went out of bounds. So 2 straight quick points here for the Blue Jays, and Elmhurst trailing by just 2. And a net violation gives the point to the Blue Jays. So 3 straight points for Elmhurst. And now the Blue Jays are 1 point away from tying it up. So this second set has been a set of runs so far. 4-0 run by Augustana, now a mini 3-0 run for the Blue Jays, and Bialabak puts an end to that mini run. She gets yet another kill. 7-5 Vikings, and Bialabak is going to take a breather. She comes out of the game right now, and coming in and serving is Savannah Sparks. Vikings by 2. Oh, blocked nicely by the Blue Jays. Burzlaff and Froats was there. They're going to get Burzlaff the credit with the block. 7-6 in favor of Augie. And now it's Yamashita to serve. The 5'5" freshman put together a nice run in the second set. See if she can do that here in the third set. Serving, trailing by 1. Wynn gets it over from the back row for Augie. Horn setting it up, and a beautiful kill by Peyton Froats. Ties the game up at 7. Boy, Hannah Horn, the setter, has done a nice job tonight of setting up her teammates. Third tie of this third set. We were tied at 1, we were tied at 2, and now we're tied at 7. Again, another nice serve by Yamashita. Blocked, diving effort by Zerline. She couldn't quite get there. Augustana breaks the tie. 8-7 Vikings here in the third set. Jessica Wynn with a jump serve. Zerline pushes it over. And the back row effort, one-handed attempt by Sparks. She couldn't get there. And we're tied at 8. Taylor Zerline will serve it here. Trying to break the tie. Boy, we got a good third set here. Again, the winner here takes a 2-1 advantage here in this match. Good serve by Zerline. Vikings get it over from the back row. Too strong. Good decision by Taylor to let that one go. And Elmhurst now leads it 9-8. This is the first lead of this third match for the Blue Jays. Back row, Zerline gets it over. Now the Vikings on the attack. Dink effort, nice block at the net that time by Peyton Froats. Peyton at 5'10", didn't have to jump much, and she pushes it down, and it's a 2-point lead for the Blue Jays. Zerline continuing to serve. Biggest lead of the third set for the Blue Jays. And another point, it's now a 3-point lead. And a timeout taken. I was just going to say, perhaps a timeout is in store for Kelly Bethke. She burns a timeout here. So the Elmhurst College Blue Jays with a 4-0 run. Remember, they were trailing 8-7, and so they have rattled off 4 straight points to lead 11-8 and take a 3-point lead here in this third set. Good timeout taken for Augustana. Boy, right now I would definitely say we are in the crucial part of this match. Middle of the third set. It's the Blue Jays leading by 3. Again, up until this point, through the whole match, Elmhurst leads 39-27 in the kill category. Service aces, 4-2 advantage for Elmhurst. Each team with 40 digs in the match. Cross-court kill attempt is good. Diving effort by Kayla Mast, and that stops the 4-0 run, and it's now a 2-point lead for the Blue Jays. It's now 11-9. And Brooke Keegan will jump serve it here for the Vikings. Mass, ooh, she didn't quite get to it as she slipped. And she looks back at the court and trying to dry up the area where she slipped. Boy, that's just a tough break for the Blue Jays. And now Kayla is going to get the towel and dry up the area where she slipped. 11-10 in favor of the Blue Jays. Special thanks to the Director of Sports Information here at Elmhurst College, Kevin Jude, for providing us with all the stats, the rosters that we needed for the match here tonight. A service error by Augustana. And on the rally scoring system, the point goes to the Blue Jays to make it 12-10. Two-point lead. The serve by Froats. Blocked at the net. Zerline with the dig. This is Mast. Zerline. Mast. Mast with the dig. Back row dig by Froats. Opportunity here for the Blue Jays. Horn, and we got a whistle here as Wynn went down. Jessica Wynn, she may have slipped on the floor. Boy, oh boy, that court is starting to get dangerous. I hate to say it, but moments ago we saw Kayla Mast on her kill attempt. She slipped, and now apparently Jessica Wynn for Augustana slipped, and see the head coach for Augustana, Kelly Bethke, and the trainer out. Yeah, they're drying up the area now on both sides of the net. Wow. Jessica Wynn, the 5'4" junior out of Elburn, Illinois. She went to Caneland High School, and she is, boy, she is still down, and she's got some cobwebs. There's no question about it. The training staff and the head coach for Augustana, Coach Bethke, doing the right thing. They're keeping Jessica down on the floor to let her catch her breath. You see her head is down, and now she's holding the top of her head. And Grace Bialabach comes out with an ice pack. We certainly hope that Jessica is going to be okay and going to be able to return. We'll reset the events here tonight. In the very first set, and now Jessica comes to her feet, and boy, that's good news. She is walking off under her own power, and she is holding her head. Her head may have hit the floor after she slipped. I'm not exactly sure, but let's hope that Jessica is okay. The Vikings ended the first set on a 9-1 run as Augustana took the first set 25-22. But the Blue Jays came back nicely in the second set to win 25-16. And now we are at a pivotal stage here in the third set. The Blue Jays on top by 2, 12-10. In the middle of the volley, Jessica Wynn went down. The officials called the whistle, so the play stopped. And Jessica is still on the Augustana Viking bench, getting attended to by the trainer. And I think the officials are trying to figure out the situation here before they blew the whistle. Normally, really in any sport, you kind of wait until the play is over. But to me, it seemed like the officials blew the whistle right in the middle of the volley when Jessica Wynn went down. And so now it looks like there's a little bit of confusion as to what's happened. They would probably just forget about the point and restart the whole thing. So it's currently 12-10, and that's where the set should be at. I think we're waiting for the substitution for Jessica Wynn to come in, and it looks like it's going to be number 11. That's Jordan Dreifout, 5'11" sophomore from Orland Park. She went to Chicago Christian. So she is going to come in to replace Jessica Wynn. And Peyton Froats will serve. And it's still 12-10. Yeah, so we'll replay the point. Jessica Wynn is now standing behind the Viking bench, holding her head with both hands, talking to the trainer. Not sure if they're going through a concussion protocol. But nevertheless, it looks like we are ready. There's the whistle, and we're ready to resume play. Blue Jays by 2, 12-10. Good effort here on the near sideline as the Vikings get it over. Horn setting it up. Mast, second time, getting it over. And that kill is good by number 24, that's Sparks. So Sparks with the kill. Oh, check that. The point is going to go to Elmhurst. Net violation. That is a big swing. So instead of a 1-point lead for the Vikings, or for the Blue Jays, it's now a 3-point lead. That's a big call. Froats continuing to serve. 3-point lead for the Blue Jays. Back row dig by Keegan. Horn here to Mast. Was it deflected at the net? No. Augie gets the point, 13-11. Substitution, Maddie Glatz comes in, and she's going to serve right away. As the Vikings continue that rotation. So the southpaw ready to serve. Her Vikings trailing by 2 here in the third set. Horn setting it up. Horn again with the dig. Mast pushes it into the corner, and it's good. Point to the Blue Jays, 14-11. Boy, that was awful close, but it was in. The lead is back up to 3. Hannah Horn to serve. Horn with a nice serve. Diving effort by Finkbeiner. It goes out of bounds. Augie with the point. 14-12. Boy, you got a feeling this one may come down to the wire here. Brooke Harmon to serve. Remember, we played at 25, and you have to win by 2. Harmon, 23 aces coming into this match. Horn setting it up to the southpaw. Burzlaff, and the point goes to the Blue Jays. The lead is 3, 15-12. Kayla Mast. What a match she has had for the Blue Jays. Elmhurst by 3. By Alabak, yes. Well, Augie needs a point. You go to your leader, and that's Grace by Alabak. She gets the kill. The Vikings are within 2. And Olivia Doak is going to serve, number 14 for Augustana. Zerline gets it over. Vikings now with an opportunity. Davis from the middle. Nice dig by Mast. From the middle, Davis, I should say, hits it into the net. And the Blue Jays get the point. The lead is back up to 3. Boy, Jones has a lot of power in the middle there for Augustana. Three-point lead for Elmhurst. The dig by Finkbeiner. Far side, Burzlaff. Davis gets it over for Augustana. Setting it up to the far side by Alabak, partially blocked. Blocked by the Blue Jays. Nice block by Zerline, but it goes out of bounds, and Augustana gets the point. And it's 16-14. Now coming in and serving for Augustana is Savannah Sparks. Sparks will serve it. Augustana trailing by 2 here in the third set. Horn setting it up to the far side, and the kill is good by Ellie Burzlaff. Again, another nice assist and the set by Hannah Horn. 3-point lead for the Blue Jays. Boy, the Blue Jays, they're playing tough. 6-11 is their overall mark. They're playing some tough non-conference competition. Of course, Julie Hall likes to do that to get her team ready for CCIW competition. The Blue Jays are playing well tonight, leading by 3 here in the third set. Horn setting it up nicely to Froats, who just dinked it over the net and found an opening. It is now 18-14, Blue Jays by 4. And now serving is Yamashita. Oh, that one just wide here to the near side. So the service error by Yamashita, and it's 18-15. Caroline Hurst will serve. The freshman with a nice serve. The dig by Mast. And hitting that one into the net is Froats. Augie with the point, 18-16. Boy, throughout most of the set, it's been Elmhurst by 2, by 3. It is now a 2-point Blue Jay lead, 18-16. Zerline pushes it over, and Augie can't return it. The diving effort that time by Sparks, and the lead is back to 3. Zerline to serve. See if the Blue Jays could get a point here and get up by 4. Kill attempt by Harmon, partially blocked at the net by the Blue Jays. It goes out of bounds, so the Vikings get the point. It is now 19-17. Brooke Keegan with a service error. It is now 20-17. The lead back to 3. Peyton Froats to serve. Who is going to execute down the stretch here the most will win this set. Oh. Yamashita couldn't quite handle that one as she tried to get the dig in the back row. And it's back to a 2-point lead. And now serving is Maddie Glatz. Glatz has a good serve here for Augustana. The lefty gets it over. Horn, and getting up and getting the kill, nicely done that time, is Emily Dewis. So Dewis gives the Blue Jays a 3-point lead. Horn will serve. 21-18. Well, Augie went on a run to end the first set. See if the Blue Jays can go on a run to end the third set. Zerline from the back row. And Hurst did not touch it, but they're saying it was deflected at the net by Augustana. Perhaps they're saying Hurst did touch it. It's 22-18. The Blue Jays get the point, and they lead now by 4. Timeout taken by Kelly Bethke and the Vikings. The 4-point lead for the Blue Jays is the biggest lead of this third set. The Blue Jays led on a number of occasions by 3, but now find themselves leading by 4 here. The tail end of this third set, 22-18. So we will see what happens here after this timeout. Other home matches in this month of October against CCIW competition. The Blue Jays have 3 matches against CCIW, home matches, I should say, in the month of October. October 11th against Wheaton, October 16th against Milliken, and then October 30th against Illinois Wesleyan. So mark those dates down and come on out to RA Fagnall Hall and watch Blue Jay Volleyball in person. We thank you for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. 4-point lead for the Blue Jays. Third set. 22-18. Bialabak gets it over for Augustana. Mast blocked at the net. Diving effort in the back row by Glatz. She can't come up with it. It's a 5-point lead for the Blue Jays. 23-18. 2 points away from taking a 2-set-to-1 advantage out of the Blue Jays. Horn from the back row, it's Zerline. Bialabak. Oh, a beautiful dig by Finkbeiner. Mast pushes it over. Bialabak. She lets off the gas a little bit, if you will, and finds the opening. So a good decision by Grace, and it's 23-19. And now it's Brooke Harmon to serve. Blue Jays by 4. Oh, a service error by Harmon, and it is now set point, 24-19. Blue Jays with the lead, Kayla Mast to serve. Let's see if we can get a service ace to close out this third set. Skims the top of the net. Horn with the dig. Finkbeiner setting it up. Burzlaff with the kill attempt blocked though by Augie. And it's 24-20. Again, set point. Doak to serve. Olivia's Vikings trailing by 4. Another set point here. The dig by Zerline. Too strong. Too strong by Burzlaff. Another point for Augustana. It's 24-21. And Julie Hall wants to call a timeout. Good timeout right there. The last couple of points by Augustana. Julie Hall wants to end this now. She burns a timeout talking to her assistants right now before she designs a play for her team. Best of 5 here on the NCAA college level. We play up to 25. You have to win by 2. Again, if you've just logged on to BlueJayTV.com, Augustana took the first set, closing out the set on a 9-1 run. Augie winning the first set 25-22. But the Blue Jays came back nicely and played awful well in the second set, winning 25-16. And now the Blue Jays are ever so close to taking the third set. It's now 24-21 Blue Jays. Here in the third set. Augustana to serve it. Olivia Doak. Knuckleball serve. And a whistle and a net violation. Double hit. Gives another point to Augustana. 24-22. And remember, you have to win by 2, so this is a critical point. Zerline gets it over. Nice dig in the back row. Finkbeiner with the dig. And there's a kill from the back row by Kayla Mast to end the third set. 25-22. The Blue Jays take the third set, and they take a 2-1 advantage here in the match. Go through some team stats for you through the first 3 sets. Elmhurst in kills has 48. Augustana with 34. That's through the first three sets. Elmhurst with 4 service aces to Augie's 2. Each team has 5 service errors through the first 3 sets. Elmhurst with 50 digs, Augustana with 46 digs through the first 3 sets. And so those are your team stats through the first 3 sets. So the Blue Jays trying to close this one out in 4 as they switch sides again. Again, the Blue Jays trying to snap a 2-match losing skid. They fell to Dominican in the Elmhurst triangular over the weekend. A tough 5-set loss to Dominican. And then they lost in 4 to UW Whitewater. So both teams in the huddle. So we are just about ready to begin the 4th set. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com. My name is Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you Blue Jay Volleyball here tonight from a hot and muggy R.A. Fagnall Hall on the campus of Elmhurst College. The Blue Jays and Julie Hall trying to knock off Augustana here in this 4th set to take the match. They lead it 2-1. Horn out there for the Blue Jays along with Peyton Froats, Emily Dewis, Kayla Mast, Taylor Zerline, and Ellie Burzlaff. Emily Finkbeiner, the libero, wearing the white jersey. Everybody else for Elmhurst in the navy blue. Both teams have got to be pretty tired right now. I know we're only in the 4th set, but folks, trust me, it's hot and humid in this gym here tonight. The officials are getting the numbers and the lineups ready. Grace Bialabach borrowing the towel to dry up some moisture, as is Caroline Hurst. Hurst drying up moisture in the back row, Bialabach drying up moisture in the front row. Unfortunately for Augustana, Jessica Wynn has not returned. She's got what looks to be an ice pack on her head, and she is sitting down on the Vikings sideline. So again, she went down in the 3rd set. Hopefully she will be okay. But it doesn't look like she's going to come back. She was the starting libero for the Vikings. And now the official, Dean Hoskin, is over at the scorer's table, making sure everything's okay. And now he tosses the ball to Hannah Horn. And Hannah will get the 4th set underway here from R.A. Fagnall Hall. Hannah Horn, the setter, has done a nice job distributing, setting up her teammates tonight. Horn. Finkbeiner. Horn again, and again it's Finkbeiner. To the far side, it's Mast, and she hits it into the net, blocked by Augustana, but a point is going to go to the Blue Jays. So for the first time tonight, Elmhurst gets the first point of a set. 1-0, Horn continuing to serve. Blocked nicely by the Blue Jays. Bialabak gets it over. Horn here to the near side, and the kill is good by Ellie Burzlaff. Good start to this fourth set, 2-0 Blue Jays. And Hannah Horn continuing to serve. 2-0 Elmhurst. Nice dig by Finkbeiner. Partially blocked at the net. Here's Bialabak with the dink effort, and she's going to get the point. Nice idea by Grace Bialabak, and it's 2-1 Blue Jays. And now serving is Brooke Harmon. And again, they're drying up the court on the Elmhurst side. We are in the fourth set. 2-1 Elmhurst. Horn to the far side. Getting it over was Mast. Here's Mast again. And another effort there by Grace Bialabak, finding that hole in the middle of the Blue Jay defense, and Bialabak getting another point for the Vikings, and we're tied at 2. She's done that both times here in this fourth set. Harmon continuing to serve. We're tied at 2. Middle of the floor there, that was Davis. And the dig attempt by Harmon in the back row. She hits it backwards. Elmhurst leads by 1, 3-2. Kayla Mast will serve it. Blue Jays by 1 here in the fourth set. Bialabak. And the diving effort that time by Dryfout. She comes up empty, and it's 4-2 Blue Jays. Mast will serve. Nice block by Zerline at the net. Oh, but they're saying, yeah, it is a point for the Blue Jays. So it's, well, they've got 4. They're giving the point to Augustana. Net violation, apparently. 4-3. Augie with the lead. Stager to serve. Zerline blocked by Davis. And it's going to be Burzlaff that gets the kill. The southpaw here on the near side, the right side hitter. Gives the Blue Jays a 2-point lead, 5-3. And Finkbeiner will serve with her Blue Jays up by 2. Horn. And the point to the Blue Jays. Burzlaff getting the point here again on the near side. And that makes it 6-3. Another point here, and Coach Bethke may want to burn a timeout for Augustana. We'll see how she plays it. Finkbeiner with another nice serve. Davis up the middle. Is it too strong? It was out, yes. And that makes it 7-3. And Bethke indeed wants to burn a timeout. So Coach Bethke does not want this fourth set to slip away. She decides to call a timeout with the Blue Jays up by 4. Seven to 3 in favor of the Blue Jays here in the fourth set. Elmhurst up 2-1 here in the match. As the Blue Jays trying to remain undefeated in conference play. If they hold on and win, they will move to 2-0 in conference play, and they will head to Carthage on October 9th. Carthage is the other undefeated team along with these two teams here tonight. Carthage 2-0 in league play and 16-1 overall. So that is going to be a tough match on the road for the Blue Jays. That'll be October 9th at Carthage before returning home on October 11th against Wheaton. 7-3 Blue Jays here in the fourth set. Emily continuing to serve. Nice serve. Just getting over the net. Bialabak's kill attempt is too strong. And the legs perhaps starting to tire a little bit as the players are getting under the ball just a little bit and the ball is getting long. Finkbeiner again to serve. She's put on a nice little run here serving. Bialabak. Finkbeiner setting it up, getting it over. Burzlaff, and an error, unforced error for Augustana. It is now 9-3. Finkbeiner serving again. Emily going on a nice little run. Oh, a service error makes it 9-4. And coming into the game for the Vikings is number 24, Savannah Sparks. And she's going to serve as Bialabak sits down. Well, technically she does not sit down as she is standing on the sideline. Both teams, the reserves, are standing up. They have been standing up the whole match. They've got to be getting a little tired. Sparks here to the near side. Dig in the back row by Mast. Great effort by Burzlaff to save it. Blue Jays get it over. Dig, one-handed dig, beautifully done by Mast in the back row. And a point to the Blue Jays. It is now 10-4. Wow, what a great volley and a great point by the Blue Jays. A great effort. And now coming in, a substitution and serving is the freshman Sabrina Yamashita. 10-4 Blue Jays. Sabrina with a nice serve as it glances off the top of the net. And the kill, nicely done by Peyton Froats. And it is now 11-4. Blue Jays by 7. Yamashita with another nice serve. Dig in the back by Mast. Horn setting it up. To the near side here, Laura Hireman gets the kill. So Hireman, the junior, out of Washington, Illinois, makes it 11-5. Kill by Zerline from the back row. And now it's Mass getting it over. Too strong from the back row. And it's now 11-6. 5-point lead for the Blue Jays. Julie Hall clapping, yelling out instructions, yelling out encouragement to her Blue Jays. And again, the towel comes out. Boy, that has been the most valuable piece of equipment here in this match. The two towels that have dried up the moisture on the court here tonight. Augie now on the attack. Partially blocked, it goes out of bounds. Augustana gets the point. It's now 11-7. And Julie Hall does not get a timeout as this is such an important part of this match. 11-7. Zerline does not get the kill as she tried to get it down the far sideline. It's now 11-8, and Coach Hall decides to get a timeout. So a timeout taken by Julie Hall. And the Blue Jays, if they find themselves leading by 3, 11-8, They found themselves leading by 6, 9-3. So since then, the Vikings went on a mini 9-2 run, and it's now 11-8. Blue Jays by 3. Blue Jay leaders coming into this one, Bailey Brower with 194 kills. Taylor Zerline with 27 aces to lead the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays with 4 players in double digits in aces. Valerie Thomas with 15, Kayla Mast with 17, Zerline with 27, Hannah Horn with 13. All right, here we go. 11-8 in favor of the Blue Jays. Zerline, cross-court kill attempt. The dig, nicely done by Sparks. Sparks with a possible dig. It got deflected. Blocked at the net by the Vikings, and Augie gets the point. It's now 11-9. And this time it's Peyton Froats doing the cleanup honors in the middle of the front row there on the Blue Jays side of the court. (11-9) Blue Jays. We're in the 4th set. Elmhurst leads the match 2-1. Zerline with the kill attempt, partially blocked by Augustana. Nice effort in the back, diving effort by Kayla Mast, but Augustana has come back. It is now just a 1-point game. 11-10, and now the Vikings with a chance to tie. Zerline just pushes it over. Getting it over, Hireman for Augustana. Zerline blocked at the net. It goes down on the Viking side of the court. It's now 12-10. And Taylor Zerline is going to serve for the Blue Jays. Zerline and the Blue Jays leading by 2. Blocked nicely by Horn. And a point going to Augustana as they find the middle of that Blue Jay defense. And now Augustana is within 1, 12-11. And coming in, Jordan Dreifout. The sophomore is going to come in and serve. Chance now for Jordan and the Vikings to tie this 4th set up. 12-11 in favor of the Blue Jays. Augustana has never led in this 4th set. We were tied at 2. And there's the kill. Good by Peyton Froats. Froats gives the Blue Jays a 2-point lead. And now Peyton will serve. (13-11). Froats with the dig. Gets it over. Mass cross court. Dig by Sparks. Blue Jays this time on the near side and another dig in the back row. And a whistle and a violation, double hit. 14-11 Blue Jays. And Peyton Froats will serve. Froats, oh, she serves it into the net, so a service error makes it 14-12. And now back into the game is Grace by Alabak. the kill leader for Augustana, and no doubt the Vikings trying to set up number 30. Grace lines up in the front row. And that one is good for the Blue Jays. That makes it 15-12. And Horn is going to serve. Coming back into the game is Ellie Burzlaff, as she comes in for Sabrina Yamashita, who did a nice job when she was into the game. Al, that is a kill. No, it was not a kill as it went out. Point to the Blue Jays, and now Horn is going to serve, leading by 4. 16-12 Blue Jays. Elmhurst enjoying a 4-point lead right now. Blocked by the Blue Jays, but it goes out of bounds. Give by Alabak yet another kill, and that makes it 16-13. Serving Brooke Harmon. Harmon with a nice serve. Burzlaff with the dig, getting it over his mast. And now the Vikings on the attack. And hitting that one out of bounds. So the point to the Blue Jays to make it 17-13. The lead is 4. And Kayla Mast will serve. Trying to push that one over Olivia Doak, but it goes out of bounds, so an unforced error, and the lead is 5, and a timeout taken here by Kelly Bethke and the Vikings. So the Blue Jays playing well here in the 4th set, find themselves leading by 5. The Blue Jays in this set led by as many as 7. They led 11-4. But a nice comeback for Augustana. Augustana pulled to within 1 at 12-11. And since that score of 12-11, the Blue Jays have gone on a 6-2 run. Vikings back out onto the court. The Blue Jays lineup is still sitting down, getting instructions from head coach Julie Hall, as they are getting as much of this timeout as they can to have a seat and get some rest. It's been a tough match. It's been hot and humid here inside R.A. Faginal Hall. All right. Kayla Mast will serve after the timeout. Blue Jays lead by 5 in a service ace. Big ace by Mast, and the lead is now 6. As the Blue Jays trying to put a nail in the coffin here in the 4th set. 6-point lead. Elmhurst, 19-13, Davis. Nice block. Keeping the point alive. Kill here on the near side, but it goes out of bounds by Burzlaff, and it is now 19-14. Now serving Olivia Doak. Augie trying to get on a bit of a run to try to climb back into this game. Zerline, cross-court kill is wide and out of bounds. It's now 19-15. Doak continuing to serve. Augustana trying to force the 5th set. Blue Jays trying to close it out in 4. Blocked nicely by Elmhurst. Getting it over by Alabak. Blocked. Augie in the attack. Davis pushes it, and that was out. So Davis pushes it too hard. Ooh, Augustana can't believe it was out, but it looked like that was the right call from up here. And it's 20-15. Blue Jays by 5. Finkbeiner to serve. Emily, she has gone on a run serving earlier in this match. Let's see if she can get on another one here. Blue Jays by 5, and a whistle and a violation against Elmhurst gives Augie the point. 20-16. And now coming in the game for Augustana is Sparks, and she's going to serve. 4-point lead for the Blue Jays. Sparks with a nice knuckler. And that kill in the middle is good by Froats. So Peyton Froats makes it 21-16. And now coming in to serve is Sabrina Yamashita, one of the better servers for the Blue Jays. Elmhurst by 5, 21-16. We're in the fourth set. Big serve here by Yamashita. Davis, they skip her and decide to go to the near side here to Laura Hireman. She's going to get the kill, and it's 21-17. Hold everything, folks. 21-17 Blue Jays, and a service error as that one goes out of bounds. 22-17. Zerline with the serve. And that one out of bounds. So a service ace for Zerline makes it 23-17 as the Blue Jays are 2 points away from winning the match. The Blue Jay sideline is creating some noise. To the far side, blocked nicely by the Blue Jays. And it is now match point. Mast. And also, it was Froats that were there for the block. Oh, no, they're giving the point. Excuse me. They're saying it hit the net. 23-18. Blue Jays by 5. Boy, it looked like it was a good block. Speaking of blocks, Augie gets the clean block there. And it's 23-19. The lead is 4. Blue Jays still 2 points away from winning the match. Horn setting it up. Mast gets the point. And now, folks, we are at match point. Peyton Froats will serve as the Blue Jays try to take this match in 4 sets. (24-19). Great diving effort by Zerline. Mast with the kill attempt, she gets it, and the Blue Jays win the match. The Blue Jays win the 4th and deciding set by a score of 25-19 as they knock off the Augustana Vikings tonight here at R.A. Fagenal Hall in 4 sets. So the Blue Jays with the victory here tonight improve to 7-11 overall, 2-0 in the CCIW. Meanwhile, the Vikings fall to 8-10 overall, and they suffer their first conference loss of the year. The Vikings now 2-1 in league play. Just to recap it real quick, Augie won the first set 25-22, but then the Blue Jays come back and win the next 3 sets. They win the second set by a score of 25-16, the third set 25-22, and they take the fourth set 25-19. So the Blue Jays will take this momentum heading into a tough match on October 9th at Carthage before coming home to Wheaton on October 11th here at R.A. Fagenal Hall. So that will do it. The Blue Jays come away with a victory. They win it in 4 sets over Augustana. Well, thank you so much for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. Mark Kruger, so long, everybody.